What you doing?
Filming the intro. Can you please let me concentrate? I've mentioned before that whole roast chicken is a good place to start if you want to take your cooking to the next level. Not only is it good to have these basic skills, but it's a great platform to experiment and try different things. And what Sam the cooking guy does in today's video, the best lemon garlic chicken, I think, is a great level up on that. Before we go on with today's video, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing new patron, Peter Hofkin. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction.
Ooh, those croquettes.
Hold on to your shorts for some of the best roasted lemon garlic chicken ever. All right, here we begin with 8 ounces of softened butter. Okay. Look, softened like that.
Nice.
It's hard butter, it's gonna be difficult. We're gonna add some things to it. So let's just begin. You could use fresh, but look, I think it's easier with this, and then just don't worry about it. So this is about half a teaspoon of thyme.
Okay.
And
Not a
about
huge
the
fan
same
of dry
of
herbs.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
Love it.
I will say the flavor is more intense with dry herbs, but with dry herbs, there's also this undernote of moldiness that I'm just not into.
Unless you can guarantee that it's fresh dry herbs.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about with Guga how if you get dry spices and herbs, if you have them sitting there for more than a year, just toss them.
Yeah, toss them. Or just throw it in your bulk stock.
I want some fresh, what's this called? Parsley.
Curly parsley.
Curly parsley.
All right. I feel like curly parsley is super underrated.
Some for this, and then we'll save some for something else that's coming up.
No,
and we
curly
want this
parsley is a
fine,
staple in
so.
French kitchen.
Put your Nikiri to work.
Yeah. By the
It's a
way,
big pilot watch he's got on.
Yeah.
are they available?
They are.
You sure?
Yeah, we've been selling a shitload of them.
Okay, good. We were selling, yes. The Nikiris are available, and the other knives. The other knives are going to be in and ready to sell very soon.
Yeah.
One of the important parts of this is lemon. Remember we said lemon garlic chicken. So let's put this lemon in, but we want the zest.
Yes.
We're going to use our zester,
Nice.
microplane guy.
People, make sure, don't be afraid to wash the lemon before you do this. There's all sorts of pesticides or wax or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I literally spray like a hard spray with hot water. Like you think you're damaging it.
Yeah.
No, but you're really getting rid of that quick initial.
The zest is where a lot of the aroma falls, and actually where a lot of the lemon flavor is, because you won't believe how much food changes if you don't have your sense of smell. If you start eating things without a sense of smell, it actually dulls down the flavor a lot.
You mean your first clue to COVID?
No, that's you can't taste.
Or you can't taste?
You can't taste. Like you can eat a lemon and you won't.
Same result.
Won't register.
The flavor that comes off of the
that's
outside
awesome.
of a citrus is the biggest flavor part. Yes, of course, the inside, the juice is delicious, but really, this is what it's all about. So we'll get the zest of an entire lemon right here into this little butter deliciousness.
Oh, I love that citrusy, fresh.
Everybody can smell this. Chance, can you smell it from over there? Look, I have 3 cloves. I have this guy, I have this guy, and I have this guy. So when you talk about garlic, I mean, you should specify. I generally say 3 large cloves, 2 large cloves. Because if I said 3 of these, I mean, you're not going to get any garlic. I want 3 big cloves in here, so I'm going to replace these little guys with a couple big ones.
No, Sherlock. All I know is it's not enough garlic.
By the way,
More?
these Eilish garlic
must.
press.
Always
Best garlic press ever made.
And if you're gonna spread it into the butter too, like step it up, get some garlic confit already, right?
No, I like the raw garlic.
Yeah,
I like raw garlic, yes.
Can't quite seem to get the Xylus people on board. And by the way, I'm not asking for anything special, just a handful of their other stuff. And I don't know how in 2021, a company that has consumer products is not on top of their shit. And these guys do not want to respond to us. Maybe they just don't like
He's
us.
leaving the peels on.
Maybe they don't like me.
I guess
I'm
that makes a
happy
lot of sense if you're using
accepting that as the
garlic press.
answer. But do this. Just fucking email or text back and say, thanks, we don't like you. Go talk to somebody else. Why they got to drag this shit out? And it's why they just got to straight
I
ignore.
like this guy.
So if anybody knows anybody that works there, can you get them on our side? Because we want to have fun with them. Okay, last thing I'm going to add, and everybody's going to think I'm a weirdo for this, is a tiny bit of soy paste. And look, you know I'm a fan of using soy paste, about a tablespoon, because it adds that umami layer of flavor.
There you
and
go.
in this case, soy paste is better because it's getting
I
incorporated.
hadn't heard it in a while.
If I'm trying to stir liquid into this, it's going to be a hassle.
Very nice.
So now we mix. Mix really well.
Okay, I don't care. It's dried spices. That looks banging.
Yeah.
That would go great on chicken.
We're just going to cut some slices fairly thick like this, and they're just going to go in here.
Seeds and all?
Seeds and all. Don't give a shit. Don't give a care. Who used to say that?
One of my brothers.
One of your brothers. I don't give a care. And one more.
That one seed is just gonna bother me so much.
Just look at that. Anal Andy all of a sudden.
Seed.
Seed. Poor seeds. Right, good? So, a little squeeze. We're good. Beautiful. It's just a bed. It's a bed of lemons that in the oven they're going to perfume everything from the bottom up, and that's fantastic.
You're picking your battles here, right? Because do you want a crispy, lacquered chicken, or do you want a flavorful chicken that's gonna, you know, it won't be perfectly golden.
Right.
Because there's a lot of steam, there's a lot of moisture there.
But the flavor will be bomb.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, everyone wants a crispy skin, but doesn't mean if you have a chicken without a crispy skin, it's not going to be delicious.
One of the most famous chicken dishes in France is the one that's, you know, poached inside a bladder. You know what I mean?
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no crispy.
Well, listen, coq au vin.
Yeah.
There's no crispy
it's
skin
stew.
there. Yeah.
If you don't have vermouth and you want to use white wine,
Good job there.
that's great.
Good job.
Frenchy is a fan.
I woke
This
up
solidified
there.
it right now.
There you go.
We know how much you like your vermouth.
Here's the plan. The butter's
you
done,
go.
the pan is done. Let's prep our chicken, and then we're almost
I'm hoping
there.
to see a little bit of white wine too.
And here's our kid. I think
Oh,
you
he's
would
gonna
recognize
spatchcock it
this
for us?
as
Oh, that's
a
nice.
whole chicken.
Here's a little
These
lesson,
are the
guys.
breasts, these are the legs, little wings. We don't care about this side right now. The side we care about is where the backbone is, and we want to remove that. So I know to some people this is an issue, but to us, this is what we do. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here,
That's what she said.
the
Yeah,
backbone,
The whole spine.
all the way through.
So you're
with a
cutting on two
decent pair of
sides.
kitchen shears, and these are okay, they're not amazing. We're just gonna cut all the way up. And just be okay with the sound. By the way, if I did this at home, my wife
I like
would
this
leave
guy.
You're okay with the sound because it is a
What we're doing
particular
here, but it's not the
sound.
most attractive thing on the planet. But
Let's see, if you do a chicken under the brick, you know, this is, you know, that's how you get there and you cooking it, you know, that's how you do a roast chicken very quickly.
Yeah.
The quicker you cook that chicken, the juicier it's going to be.
Well, no, I don't necessarily
Yeah,
agree. That low and slow can still be juicy.
Yeah, but it's dry. It gets dry. You know, the texture, I'm talking about the texture of the meat is not going to be the same. The faster you cook it, the juicier it's going to be. It's going to have that plumpiness.
I still don't necessarily agree. I've had some amazingly juicy barbecued chickens before, even the breast meat. You know? But I do understand your theory. You know, the less opportunity you give the protein to basically dry out. Yeah, totally agree. But again, I have had amazing barbecued chickens with very moist breast meat.
Yeah, but you're overcompensating with the seasoning of the barbecue on it.
Yeah, but I also think it
Is it
comes...
lathered or you dry rub? Because dry rub too, that, you know.
Yeah, dry rub. I've had dry rub chickens where the breast was nice and moist. Remember, as far as barbecued chickens go, they're also not smoked as long as a brisket, for example. It doesn't, because you're not looking to get the chicken tender either.
so this, you could throw this away, or if you're smart, you'll throw it in a bag in the freezer and then use this for stock one day. But we're not going to.
I would collect as much stuff as is. I would cut the nubs off the drumsticks and the wings, and I would save all of that because it doesn't serve that much of a purpose to. And then also, it'll just look prettier.
Spread them this way a little bit.
That's what she said.
And you see how there's still this bulge to them. We want to get rid of that. And the easiest way to do it is just open them up
Is he gonna fold over the wings?
like you're opening a book, and take your hands right here, like you're giving, what is it?
CPR?
No, not CPR. What's that thing? Yeah, but without the mouth to mouth. This is just when you're
Chest
hear
compressions.
that? When you're pushing on someone's chest. Chance just took his camera and walked away. He got a heat warning. Again, why is your camera the only one that gets the heat warning constantly? Oh, everybody loves
Not just us.
Chance Nation.
No,
Okay.
everyone deals with this stuff.
So here's what we've got, right?
There's a little trick, guys. You could fold over those wings.
These will tuck down. Look, here's the deal. Now it's flat. It's going to cook perfectly. But before we put it in, we want to dry it with paper towels, inside and out. Well, Season with kosher
Gonna
salt
get
and
more
pepper.
caramelization that way.
Nicely. And then we take our butter paste, or whatever we're calling it. What are we calling this, man?
Compound
Okay,
butter.
but before we start to put the butter paste on our chicken, I'm gonna pull a little out to use after, and I don't want to pollute it with all this chicken grossness. And now, on we go.
Would you have dredged this in flour and then put on the butter? No? No.
But I would have made sure to put some underneath the skin. But maybe he's still going to do it.
The reason why I asked if he would dredge this with flour, because that's what I would do, is it'll dry out the chicken and you'll have an easier time getting the butter to stick.
Definitely a better step to the recipe.
But if I was going to do this at home for just wifey and I and the kid, then I'm not going to bother.
Not pulling out the flour. I'm not having
and clean another dish.
cleaning up after that. But laziness has been the curse of a very good recipe.
Yeah,
Weenies,
you're right.
Come on, guys. Come
You're
on,
all right.
everybody.
Quote me on that too.
Okay.
You got to start writing these
Now
down.
what we're gonna do, so we don't disturb this too much, I'll
It's a
pick
good
this
thing I
up.
forget them. I don't even know they're mine
In our
after.
pan here with our lemons and our vermouth. I'll take our chicken and I'm gonna lay them down, and in we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why a 12-inch cast iron pan is the one to have, because you can do big ass stuff like this. But now, I just want to dry this.
That's already looking great.
Dry skin will give crispier skin. Wet skin will not. Sorry, I made a mess with my butter. Let's season this guy on the top. And we paste. You know this is gonna do when it gets into the oven. Like, only the best thing ever, right?
I would have just added one of those layers underneath the skin too.
You see, this is why people go to YouTube nowadays for their recipes, because you're listening to this guy talk. He's so real and so raw. I love this. I love this stuff.
Look, partway through, we might take some of this extra and just go bang it on top. But
Yeah.
I think we're good.
All of that should go in there.
Let me just take the wings, these little wing tips. I'm gonna
There,
try and
you
tuck
did
them under.
it!
You
You
did
know,
it.
when these
Yep.
things cook sometimes, they
Perfect.
just get all out of control.
Oh,
and they
my
fly up.
OCD
Come on, you
loves
little
that.
piece of wing.
Come on. It's good. No, go, get it
I'm
there.
hoping you're not working with me, so I have to do this.
Oh,
Sorry. It's like I'm at the chiropractor. Beautiful. Okay, give me a second to wash my hands because I can't pick up this pan yet, and we'll take them away. And we're good. Time for this kid to go in the oven. 450. We want the breast to be 165-ish, and the thighs to be 175, and we're there.
Dude.
I'll put this in. I come back, and we make a cool potato thing.
cast iron, but like, dude, that would do so well in the air fryer.
Yeah. But then again, that's going to create a lot of smoke in the air fryer. That's like a lot of, tabletop. Yeah, I do agree with you. It will do great in an air fryer, and if you don't have an, if you happen to have a convection oven at home,
Even better.
Yeah, even better. All right, background change. You know what's coming, but give this a chance because I am legit excited to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is a subscription service where they curate the coffee for you and deliver it straight to your door. Go on the website, answer a few questions, and you can even throw in little curveballs because while I generally know what I like, I tend to stick with those things. But one of the funnest things about coffee is trying something new. And oftentimes when I try something new, I end up liking it a lot. Also, Trade Coffee works with over 55 different roasters all across the country. The stuff is roasted to order and shipped to you within 48 hours. So this latest bag that I got, the La Familia Guarnizo, I hope I pronounced that right, or I hope I didn't butcher that too badly, but I'm generally a darker roast guy, but I decided to throw a little curveball and get something on the lighter side, answer the questionnaire as such, and got this and absolutely love it. It's pretty dope, actually. The technology of the website, that machine learning paired with their industry-leading knowledge, definitely can hook you up with some awesome stuff. Try Trade and see what coffee you get matched with. Visit drinktrade.com/chefbriantsao to sign up and save $15 on select plans and get your first bag of coffee free, or visit the link in the description below.
So this is leftover mashed potatoes. Fine, I cannot tell a lie. An hour ago, they were 2 packages of powdered, dehydrated mashed potatoes.
I have no problem with those. People are gonna
Really?
hate me. I love them.
No, get the out of
I
here.
do, because I have a cheat code. I use them for cheat codes.
I'm not.
I use them to thicken soups.
Yeah.
I use it to thicken sauces.
Ooh.
I use it, and if I want, and then for mashed potatoes too, like, you know, it's you don't follow the instructions. It says to add water. Like I don't add water. I add butter and milk or cream.
Right.
And like this.
See, when I think instant mashed potatoes, I think of KFC, you know, Popeye.
But you can make them so good, and then you can do like. You can do an aligo. You can put the cheese in it, and then over. I will say, whip it.
I mean, one thing I do like about instant mashed potatoes is how smooth it is. But you're right. Often it's made with water, so it's I don't like it as much.
But that's what you don't like.
Right.
It's like the people who use they get chocolate milk. Americans over here it's made with water. Like,
oh right, yeah, like Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, Yoo-hoo and Nesquik. But even like you go anywhere, they make their milk chocolate with the powder and it just add water to it.
Yeah.
You know, the milk powder is in the chocolate. If you take that same packet and add milk to it,
it's awesome.
Oh.
Have you seen the TikTok where we made mashed potatoes out of potato chips? You might want to go have a look.
It was a YouTube video also.
It was a YouTube video also.
Oh, that sounds like you. Oh, we did that too? Oh.
But here's the point. Start with leftover some kind of
He's
mashed
in my age
potatoes.
bracket, right? He's
happened to have, I don't know, some chive in them or something. I made them, they're now cold because that's where we want them. So we're gonna add to this, then turn them into little balls, and then it's all gonna be obvious from there.
For this recipe, I have absolutely no problem with the instant.
A little salt and pepper, because I know they're
make
pretty
croquettes
bland.
out of it. Yeah, I'm down with
And
that.
some more parsley because I'm gonna want these
Because
to
look at
cool.
everything he's putting into it. It's just you're so making up for it.
And remember I said these are cold, okay? Cold mashed potatoes. And when they're mixed well, we're gonna turn them into taut-ish looking things. So we put them there. We get a pan with parchment.
I love tater tots.
Next up, our crumbing station.
Ooh,
cornflakes.
We mix. Oh God, too aggressive. And now we're gonna use our cornflake crumbs. Not sponsored, but the perfect thing for today.
Oh, he's got the crumbs already made? Or do you buy that?
You can buy it like that.
What? You could buy cornflake crumbs?
So here's what we do. We're gonna go into the egg. Oh, actually, I can do this.
I would have put a
everybody covered.
blender into those eggs to get them
Right
really...
into the crumbs. And I'm gonna go back in for one more.
Yes.
Nice.
We're gonna double dip them.
You're a double dipper.
I'm a double dipper. And back we go. Okay, once you've got them all beautifully crumbed up for their second dip, we're gonna put them back on the sheet. But here's if you wanna shape them,
Now's
you
your
wanna go like
opportunity.
little cubes, this is your time. You know what they look like? Toasted coconut marshmallows. Okay, our last guy's here. Look, round would have been easier, but look how cool the square is. All right, these guys, fridge for half an hour, then we fry. Who's ready?
Ready. I'm ready.
Because here we are.
Ooh,
wow.
Nice.
Wow, wow. Do you want to do the slow Vanna White?
So beautiful.
And you have your sauce ready
Too
to
bad
go.
we don't have some carousel that turns all by itself. That is frickin' gorge. Super gorgeous. Maronami.
Wait, marron mon ami? It's like Italian and French?
We cut open a lemon. We try and get rid of as many seeds as we can, and we know that never works well. So we'll try and do it like this, upside down. We're gonna give our buddy here another little bath. Oh, just to amp up what we already know is gonna be insanely delicious.
Okay.
And then, remember this butter? Remember the butter we held back?
Mm-hmm.
The butter paste thing?
Yeah? What? Oh.
Because why wouldn't we? Because you've got all this flavor right here.
Yeah,
this
baby.
is the time to put it on. The legs, the thighs, the breasts, all the way. Let this just melt again.
Now what are you going to do?
You take a piece of foil.
Oh, what? What?
We cover this guy up. We let this rest for 10 minutes. While we do, it's potato time.
Why is he letting it rest?
Well, I think he's just letting the chicken rest, period, and he's covering it so it doesn't form a skin on top. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay, doke.
But, before he really let it rest, he just gave it another, coating of butter, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Gonna take them and gently place them in
Extra
the
butter?
basket, on the rack, and down they go.
Thank you,
We're gonna need
OCD.
about, I don't know, 3 minutes.
This guy's definitely
Look, the potatoes cooked inside, so
Had some
we're
type of
really
training.
just getting them brown and crispy.
You're
That's
just
it.
warming them up and you want the perfect color on that. There you go.
Oh my God, they're gorgeous.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, come on, man. Look at these guys. These are gonna look good, huh? Hey, look, Our kids are ready. They're gorgeous. Just let them drip a bit. And once they have, we'll gently take them out, put them on a paper towel to drip, dry off.
Good job.
Just admire for a second, because honestly, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And by the way,
absolutely gorgeous.
It was simple. You saw what I did. There's nothing special. But before we get there, how about some of these guys? Look at these kids. Holy ass. We'll just scatter these boys around. Chance and I have already tried them. Chancey?
They're bussin'.
They are so bussin', it's unbelievable.
Busting? Are these California people?
I have no idea.
But when you bust them open inside, and yeah, I said bust them, they're so creamy, they're so unlike a tot.
Yeah, I would have added
The
cheese
contrast between the crisp and the creamy centers.
Oh, dip that in some of the butter from the chicken.
Just get some of this glorious, buttery liquid that has come off this guy.
Butter,
Don't
glorious
forget
butter.
the base of this, lemon, and the vermouth that we poured in. So you're getting all
Totally
of that
forgot about the
gorgeousness,
vermouth.
That's gonna be so
perfuming
good.
everything. And then, of course, the butter that went on top and all the herbs. And this thing is going to be mental. So let's get ourselves a little bite. I was just given instructions by Max not to get in here and rip cartilage and bone and eat like a Neanderthal. So I'm going to go right here and just get a beautiful
Oh, look at
piece of
that.
chicken breast. Ready for that? Oh my God! What shit.
Yes, that is so well cooked.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at right here.
Yeah.
The
For a
action
piece
is,
of white
you want
meat,
that
that's gonna
gorgeous,
taste so good.
perfectly
I mean,
cooked.
listen, you and I can tell just by looking at it. That's perfect right there.
Now wait, then you get one of these guys to make it even better. Just get a little bit of this. Oh snap!
That good B-roll.
Indeed. I don't know about you, but I am so excited to do a roast chicken video now. Between this and Adam Ragusia's, and I can't wait for what else we react to, but this is bomb. This is so inspirational.
No, but do you want to do the redonkulous roast chickens I made, or do you want to do this?
Maybe we do something in between. Maybe we do both. Yeah, we should definitely check out more of his stuff. Let us know in the comments below if you want us to see more. And yeah,
That was good.
that was good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did making it. Yes, you're welcome, because the next one I'm going to f you up. Before we close out this episode, I do want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Guys, thank you so much for your support. And remember, for the rest of you, by becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes, uncensored extended versions of certain episodes, and most importantly, patron exclusive content. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did making it. And remember, don't be afraid to fail, because it can only make you stronger. With that said, I'm Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef.
Frenchy.
And we'll see you really soon. Bye.